Hi boys and girls, we're ready for another OG lesson, and we're going to start by talking about our nouns and verbs. So remember, a noun is a person, place, thing, or animal, and a verb is an action that you can do with your body. But for nouns and verbs, they have to work together in a sentence so that it doesn't sound like baby talk when you talk. So it sounds good and it sounds right in your sentence. They have to work together. And in order to work together, we have to put an S. We have to add a suffix, an S. Sometimes it might be an ES to either the noun or the verb. So remember a suffix. A suffix is a letter or letters at the end of the word that alters the meaning. Okay, so I'm using the suffix S today and it's altering the meaning. All right, so let's look. I have a cat, one cat. And for this sentence to make sense, I had to add my suffix S onto the action word. My cat licks her paw. All right, so it wouldn't make sense to say my cat lick her paw. That would sound like baby talk. So I have to put my S for these to work together. My S, since I don't have an S on my noun, it has to go on my verb, my action word. Let's take a look at the next one. This time I'm talking about dogs. Lots of dogs. My suffix is altering this meaning. Instead of meaning one dog, it's talking about lots of dogs. So I could say, the dogs run in the yard. Now see, since I had my S over here, my suffix here, I don't put one over here because it would not make sense to say the dogs runs in the yard. That would sound like baby talk. So it's either going to go on the noun or the verb. Right here I have another one, pal. My pal is my friend, and I only have one pal. There's no S. My pal kicks the ball. Oh, so for this to work together, since I don't have my suffix S here, it has to go on my action word. It wouldn't make sense if I said, my pal kicked the ball. Kind of sounds like a baby talk. It doesn't sound right. My pal kicks the ball. And our last one, kids. Look where my suffix is at. It's changing this word to mean lots of kids. The kids play outside. So since I had my S on the noun, I don't put anything on the verb because I wouldn't want it to say the kids plays outside. That doesn't sound right. That's not how we talk. Since I have my S here, we're not going to put anything on the verb. So it's either going to go on the noun or the verb for it to sound right and make sense. We'll practice this again. All right, let's review some closed syllable words and some two-syllable words. So let's take a look. You read these with me. My first syllable, remember a syllable is a word or a part of a word with one vowel sound. And I see my vowel here and I see my other vowel here. So my first syllable, fun, knee. Funny. Remember in a two-syllable word, Y says E. Let's do a next one. Handy. Handy. Left, swim, bridge, Y. Oh, I only see one vowel in a one-syllable word. Y says I. Remember that? Since I only see one vowel, I know it's a one-syllable word, and so the Y says I. Spy, fridge, pitch. Let's go back and read these again, all together. Funny, handy, left, swim, bridge, Y, spy, fridge, pitch. Can you read these again with me? If you are excited about Christmas, funny, handy, left, swim, bridge, Y, spy, fridge, pitch. Can we read these one more time? If you have an idea in your head of what you're going to ask Santa for Christmas. Funny, handy, left, swim, bridge, why, spy, fridge, pitch. All right, I'm thinking of a word, and it's an action word. It's something you do with your body, and you do it in water, in a pool, or the ocean. You swim. I'm thinking of a word. It's a noun, and it's a thing that connects land to land across water. Bridge, right. I'm thinking of a word that's a noun. It's a thing that keeps your food cold. Fridge. I'm thinking of a word, and it describes something that you laugh at. You laugh at something, we say it is funny. What is a word that we might use that's a synonym to being helpful? If you're being helpful to someone, you're being handy, right? All right, this time I want you to shout out the word before I say it and exit out. Here we go. Spy, pitch, swim, handy, fridge rhymes with bridge, left, funny. Good. Now, remember I talked about the word a suffix earlier. And a suffix is a letter or letters at the end of a word that alters the meaning. We've seen this before. That means it comes at the end of the word, and alter means it changes the meaning. And we're going to look at the suffix s today. When you add s onto a noun, a person, place, thing, or animal, it means more than one. Like, I have a cat, or there are lots of cats, or one dog, or there's many dogs. So that S means more than one, and sometimes it can say S or Z. It can act like that Z. We knew that. So let's take a look. So right here, you echo me. I have one cat. Add my suffix, and it becomes cats. I have one duck. Add my suffix, it becomes ducks, many ducks. One lip, add my suffix, lips, more than one. One bill, add my suffix, it becomes bills. One frog, add my suffix, it becomes frogs. One drum, add my suffix s, drums, many drums. One hat, add my suffix s, hats, lots of hats. One hug, add my suffix, hugs. One truck, add my suffix, trucks, lots of trucks. So that s alters the meaning of the word. Instead of meaning one, it's going to change it to mean more than one, lots. Let's go back and you read these at the same time as me. Cats, ducks, lips, bills, frogs, drums, hats, hugs, trucks. Can you read this again if you like going to watch movies, either at your house or a movie theater? Cats, ducks, lips, bills, frogs, drums, hats, hugs, trucks. Good. Can you read these again if you like to eat popcorn when you watch a movie? Cats, ducks, lips, bills, frogs, drums, hats, hugs, trucks. Good. This time I want you to shout out the word before I exit out. Here we go. Shout it loud. Frogs, drums, lips, hugs, hats, bills, trucks, ducks. Ooh, trucks and ducks rhyme. They're in the uck family. Cats. Good job. All right, let's find our paper and our pen, and we're gonna keep working. All right, here we go. Write me the lowercase letters that say fr. It's an R blend. Fr. F-R, good. Write me the lowercase letters that say k, as in duck. And I hear it at the end of a one-syllable word after one short vowel. K is spelled C-K. Write me the lowercase letter that says x. It's an X. Write me the lowercase letters that say sh, as in ship. S-H. Write me the lowercase letters that say pl. Pl. Good. P-L. Write me the lowercase letter that says I, as in shy. Oh, in a one-syllable word, Y says I. Write me the lowercase letter that says I, as in itch. It's an I. Write me the lowercase letter that says E, as in funny. Oh, funny is a two-syllable word, and a two-syllable word, Y says E. Oh, I'm gonna put this, it sounds like that E sound, and this sounded like that I sound. All right, write me the lowercase letter that says sp. It's an S blend. Sp. SP. Write me the lowercase letter that says aw, as in ox. It's an O. Write me the lowercase letter that says dr. Oh, you're writing two letters. It's an R blend. Dr. It's a DR. Write me the lowercase letter that says as in up. It's a U. Good. All right, we're ready to spell some words. We need our tapping hand to help us. Now I'm gonna give you some two-syllable words. I'll give you the first syllable to tap out. Here we go. Pick. Ready? P, ick. Ooh, three sounds but four letters. P, ick. As in duck, at the end of a one-syllable word after one short vowel. K is spelled CK, but we're not done. Make this be pick-e. Oh, and a two-syllable word, Y says E. P-I-C-K-Y. All right, our next one, let's tap out. Your first syllable is six. Ready? Six. Six. Your second syllable, T. You're not writing an E. It's that E sound in a two-syllable word. Y says E. 6T. S-I-X-T-Y. Your next word is just a one-syllable word. That's it. Plop. Ready? Plop. Four sounds, four letters. Plop. P-L-O-P. Our last one, spy. Ready? Spy. Oh, you're not putting an I in a one-syllable word. Y says I. Spy. Because I hear that I sound at the end, and at the end the Y comes at the end, and it's one syllable. Let's go back and read these together. Ready? At the same time. Picky, 60, plop, spy. Now remember, we're working on that suffix that comes at the end. So I want you to put this little mark because we're talking about the suffix S, not just the regular letter S. This is our suffix that comes at the end. A suffix is a letter or letters at the end of the word that alters the meaning. So we're working on that S that can say S or Z. Can you say that with me? S or Z. S or Z. And we're calling this our suffix. Can you say that word, suffix? It comes at the end of a word and it alters the meaning. This suffix means more than one. Let's flip our paper over. We're gonna work on adding our suffix s. Here we go. We need your tapping hand. So first let's tap out the base word. So before we add our s, it's a word by itself called the base word. Here we go, frog. Frog. Let's write frog, our base word. That's the word, it's a word by itself. Frog. It's not a base word if it's not a real word by itself. Frog is a word. Now, let's make frog be more than one. There are lots of frogs. Add your suffix s. Good, frogs. Our next word is, our base word is lip. Ready? Lip. 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 That's our base word. One lip, but let's add our suffix s to mean two lips maybe. Many, more than one, lips. All right, your next one. Our base word is hug. Ready? Hug. 3 sounds. Hug. Let's add our suffix s to mean lots of hugs. We like to get lots of hugs. And it kind of sounds like a Z when you say that word. Yeah. All right, our last one. Base word is drum. One drum. 4 sounds. Make sure you're making a D. Let's add our suffix to mean more than one drum. There are many drums. Our suffix means more than one, our s. All right, let's go back and read these together at the same time. Frogs, lips, hugs, drums. Good. We have a brand new memory word. You've probably seen it. H-E-R says her. That is her coat. That is her pencil. That is her cat. So her refers to a girl who owns something. It belongs to her. It's talking about a girl, her. That is her classroom. Let's skywrite. Ready? H-E-R says her. H-E-R says her. H-E-R says her. Let's say it as we write it. I have a little friend right by us. Yeah. She likes to be right in the middle of things. Here we go. H-E-R says her. H-E-R says her. H-E-R says her. H-E-R says her. I could make up, that is her spot. That is her tail. All right, let's look at it 2 more times. Are you ready? Here we go. H-E-R says her. Can you close your eyes and spell it? H-E-R says her. Can you try to write it without looking? And then we'll check. Here we go. H-E-R says her. Good. Now, do you remember how to write the word some? I would like some of that, please. Some rhymes with come. S-O-M-E says some. Do you remember how to spell these? These are really good, you might say. These are my books. So these means more than one. T-H-E-S-E. Says these. Good. Let's get ready for our sentence. Let's write cops on our paper. C for capital, O for order, P for punctuation, S for spelling. It might be a telling sentence with a period, might be an asking sentence with a question mark, might be a sentence to show expression with an exclamation point. You're going to go from left to right. Here's our sentence. Ooh, it's kind of a long one. Here we go. The frogs jump in the pond. Oh, now see what I did? I used my S right. Since I have lots of frogs, I didn't put it on my action word jump. Let's count our words. The frogs jump in the pond. 6 words. We've got this. I'm going to start with a capital for the. The frogs. So let's do the base word frog first. Frog. Let's spell frog. And then let's add our suffix, the frogs. Jump. Should we tap out jump? Jump. 4 sounds. 4 letters. The frogs jump in. Oh, I'm going to have to go to the next line. I'm at my edge. The pond. Let's tap out pond. Pond. Got an ending blend. Pond. Now, I'm just telling you the frogs jump in the pond. So it's just a telling sentence with a period. The frogs jump in the pond. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 words. See how my sentence makes sense? Remember what we learned? That since I have my suffix here on the noun, I don't make anything on the action word. They've got to work together. It's got to be either the noun or the verb that has the S. The frogs jump in the pond. Good job today.